This is cool. Look at this. Dark tones, lots of neon, and purple smoke just on one half of the city. I'm having a great time with this. This is all the result of a viewer who reminded me of and suggested a city where we kind of it's a play on the trailer. So we'd have to go. You're going back years to when Cities of Tomorrow was being released, and there was a a trailer, an ad for Cities of Tomorrow, and it's talking about the great clean academy living, but then also they would talk about no, the Omega side is the better side, and it doesn't last for very long, but at the very end of that trailer they pan out and you can see that they've half of the city is this, I call it the Blade Runner look, and then the other half is this, and the viewer said, hey, why don't you give it a try? That could be kind of a fun, and it's interesting, and we haven't even come near to completing the Megatowers, but you can already start to see it take shape. It's going quicker over here because we've got ready-made purple smoke with the Omega factories. What I'm envisioning over here is, yes, we still need to put down two Mega Towers, but I need single family homes to go to medium family, and then the medium family to go to high rise. I need small commercial buildings to also make that transition to high rise, because what happens is, if you look over here at that city, we got that look. All of those buildings kind of have that clean academy look. So if I can replicate, see this, if I can replicate, and it's really these buildings because we're talking more of that medium high wealth. Maybe we'll even put in a couple of these parks, but that's what I'm looking for in addition to elite mega towers. So we'll see. This is an interesting, it's a fun challenge. It's a fun approach. I'm having a good time. It's so that's what we need. We need these buildings to do that. I think what I also need to do, we also need to go ahead. I think we also need to start establishing the final two elite mega towers. See, I'm trying to decide, if we could do a whole section. We could do an entire section of high rises, couldn't we? Or surround this mega tower with high rises. I already know we have no choice. Well, we have to put this one there. They're going to be a bit more spread out. You know what? It's redundant. We've done the Omega Co. It's redundant, but we've got high wealth here. I need that to be straight. Let's see if we can get some guides. It would be redundant, however, I'd lose space for a mega tower, wouldn't I? Hold on. This does not, I'm not attached. Look at that. Dirty, brown, Blade Runner, claustrophobic, wide open spaces. And then we'll figure out some of these dead ends later. That could be. We may end up relocating the community college. Let's let these develop, and then we'll figure. Do I have enough open? Is this too open? Oh, that could be kind of cool, though. Kind of like a green space. I would need these buildings around this green space. I would need them to become towers. See, this is going to take time because I need these to gradually upgrade. Upgrade the towers. Wow, yeah, this could be interesting. And then all of this divided. I was thinking about putting stuff here, but divided. Of course, I think we're going to have to jump into maglev, but yeah. Yeah, you know, you got Omega Co., the headquarters of Omega Co., the headquarters of basically that pollution, dirty, and from their headquarters directly across the academy. And had I known this, we could have done some of the research. over here. But that's, yeah, the academy's surrounded by Megatowers. And I think I'm okay with the Megatowers being a little asymmetrical. I think once the towers develop around it, and then we may have to do some pretty significant evolution changes back here. This has the potential to be one cool looking city. All right, that's enough admiring this city. We've got to face the fact that we just put down two more apartment levels, and when people move in, they're going to be needing to go to work. Well, fortunately, it looks like we do have medium wealth job availability. Look at the available jobs for high wealth. And right here. So at some point, now we just put this down today. So tomorrow, when people leave this area, this high wealth area looking for work, they should go there. I kind of need a high wealth commercial area. We've got one here. Well, you know what? That actually, what's going to happen is I don't know if we're going to keep all of that happy. I thought our high wealth bubble was bigger than that. That's I need these buildings. Well, you know what? So we already know that more than likely this is going to be too much commercial. So let's do this. See, that footprint is going to roughly be a high rise. So we could sacrifice one of these commercial buildings because I definitely need, and I get the feeling, we'll see. I like this green area, but we need, this has to, because this is our most important road or side of the road. I need these buildings to do what these buildings are going to do. I need them to become high-rise towers and high wealth because those are the towers that look the coolest. So I mean that let's see, I would love it if that filled in. It sure did. Well, that solved that a lot quicker and easier than I looked. See the building, see that's changing already. Those were not high wealth. What's going to happen is I do not believe right now we have enough high wealth people to keep these commercial locations happy. So we may need to devote more residential. We'll see, but and it's gonna. We've got a ways to go. Look at that. They're not ready to upgrade. They just moved in. All right, we've got apartments. They're moved in. They're moved in. How is our job situation? We're still relatively good with jobs. Good. All right, now we've got to figure out, because we're going to have traffic issues. Actually, let's pause. This is going to need to be relocated, I feel. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We've got new Megatowers, and they're going to need, if you only have one road into the Megatowers, you are just asking. You're asking for trouble. So let's figure this out. This was all done in an effort. Remember, we just needed to get the city up and running. Okay, let's start. How do we want to do this? I keep clicking on. Let's give them a road. There's something about the terrain. I can't quite figure out why. Look at this. All right. There's something about the terrain of this map. That's okay. I'm gonna bring a road out. I've never seen. Each map has its own little quirks sometimes. See that? All right, now over here. So I've got 1, 2. Let's at least get, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. This one should be easy because we already have. Okay. That's good enough. That's good enough. We may even connect. Actually, I think I might do that. Let's bring this. We may still do a loop. Now let's see if we can. I'm actually okay with that, I think. Let's do a major. It's that little. I want it to do a. Let's just do this. It's. Nope. I'm going to have to get rid of it anyway. So let's try this again. So we got two ways. We've got. I think I want to create options. I'm not going to connect that, I don't think. So now we've got the option. We can do things here if we need, but I'm going to just leave that bare for right now. Okay, so they are going to need. We got to get our school, our community college back in place. There's a community college here, but I now have 3 Megatowers. With the need to go to school. I want them to have fun. I want them to have a park. Wealth level's good. We did all of this work, and I'm about to. Okay, we've still got more to do, but I think we can hit. We can play. Let's see what this looks like. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's give them some. Let's see if something will develop along there. We may need to extend that. Let's pause again. Let's extend this just a bit. I hate that there's a little bit of a gap there, but the repair, redoing all of that would just, it wouldn't be worth it, because only unless you really zoom in is it noticeable. And there's not enough space. I was hoping maybe we could get some trees. Nope. No worries. That's going to be too much. That's way too much commercial. We'll figure it out. We'll put something else there. All right. So I have one police. Why are they complaining? There's nobody in jail. They're talking about because it's night approaching. No crimes, but they're just letting me know that night's approaching. I want them to feel secure. I want them to feel safe here. Takes up a lot of space. How about now? This is smaller. We're losing money again, but that's okay. We'll make it up. Okay, and I want to encourage that sense of security. I need the sun to come up. Look, we may have a traffic issue. That those two intersections right next to each other. I want you guys to leave here and take this road. Actually, no, that's another. That's more intersections right next to each other. You guys will just have to drive there for right now. All right. That's enough. I can't see. City looks pretty at night, but I can't see anything. There are things that I want to do, but I absolutely can't see. So, all right. That'll do for tonight. We will see you in the morning.